Sawachi. Oh, yeah. Not just Samaba. Na Sawachi. Oh, yeah. Not just Samaba.
I am more of a son of a yard, Bobiachi. Obano one year, can't obey you, Sunawaka. Now this government, the Yakula.
Sauti Konkoya.
Nature say, oh, fire.
Any year fire and a pay what Tonton Sansan or Dwabo Ase part 97.9. A year day and a year Ghana and a yabino. Why a flip flopper? Ye wouldn't baby or Gino. One summer would womu, one no man would wear sissy or memo. I'm a fat on bacco. Now we are on the catcher, ye say. What would they twa at 2 and can you see a triasho? Emma Labor Union, Trade Union Congress, Organized Labor, Eba Bonte Becase, so man to a mohofua, and your mo, ebe to a mohofua, Sadiano. A foot to another labor unions, and Jeffrey Abino, and it's all Baba Bonte Becase. That one, or person on the 2 and can you see a triasho, where ye flew. But now you are buying Bonte as I say was suspended. Question they say. Was somebody ya labor unions or your margin say, Obey your chill mattress inside? Question they say, and your suspension, and a gun of wash and I say, so be ye free walk. Anya biano, you also cool, you can see a suspend you bia. Let us anya biano, if you now walk what no. A queen be was say, that be, your best friend, and I saw the fee. Et labor unions will catch her say, near dear mattress sign, a year ya munya ya camobero. Yenja mattress sign say, more train. I'm a byway, as I and I say, what the 200 years so, as I market come home. And here, Moody, and I Ghana by no so be Busabu. Dear Moody, I ye Ghana way, and I know a year by me, a major, and him were UPSA. Now was you a bar, that one and then you know, Kanyashono, the Ghana for Tomana will be ye free home. And to be ye free one and say, and there was suspending. Wabra would to me and ne. So bet me ye free once and for all. And then I was that one moon comomwa. I had the amount buying say, or bet me using the word scrap, my scrap everyone. But I say, word I will use to say, my suspended. Is it the case? Say, one person which Jim Ghana for a dream, dada, yea. And me and ya dream say, oh, I buy necessary when Yanka was him. Now, you know, that was sad, ya boy, so. Sad of one person, Yana. Ghana near would tell me, minim, said me feeling is say. And what's so much any better way ye because they got a phone you to say, Yampasi a bete, our Yasumu, Yampasi a behuru, our Yabrabobu, so one day sad tuano, and Baba to you can you sing a triasho. Ah, young man, be or no one die, sing room, your one light bulb. And another will be an adom, and when ya fridge get to be a city demo. Sano mam ye no use. Then when they throw about the two young man, so one pair you may be a mano. One pair you may be a mano. And so that be a one of my Dawano say, what be a you must say, what more Ghana phone you must say, and that was a 2.3, and yet was a 2.5. Yakwas assembly most uncommon here. The any kind nano ya were UPSA, Dr. Mama Dubamia, Bejina and say, Jina Yanim, Shay Yanim, Kacha say, and there ye burn you ma. O maybe a another a Numa Omodiama a year a Ghana for a free 2017, embassy 2022. Mam may be pa. Yet, yes, and you see Ghana.
Most remarkable development in terms of the economy is that our government has created 2.1 million jobs between 2017 and 2022, notwithstanding the global economic crisis. Public sector recruited 1.2 million people, while the private sector created 975,000 jobs, according to SNIT data. We recruited 100,000 more health workers, 100,000 more teachers, more than double the fire service personnel, and so on. Our government clearly has created more jobs in the last 7 years than any other government in the Fourth Republic. This is truly remarkable under the circumstances, even though we still have to create more jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, clearly notwithstanding the economic crisis, this government has been able to steer the ship of the nation away from catastrophe.
He said, "The ship no yadane no." And you said, "Be a ship no yadi akosi baby a yadi ani akyerɛ sɛ yɛ kɔ no." And you said, "Ship no ya come ya kodru your destination no." He said, "The baomia eka kyerɛ sɛ ship no yadane no." Enya nkɔpem bo no te sɛ Titanic. Enya nkɔpem iceberg no te sɛ Titanic. Yadane no. Na ɛno ti na Ghana for to abama mo. Ɛno de ɛno na nkyɛn baabi a yɛ ni kyerɛ ɛyɛ mfonyin yi a wɔtwa yɛ sɛ wɔn paa na ba abɛn mu a wɔn bi adwuma kyɛn abɛn bi abɛsi ne kɔ Kwame Nkrumah pɛn so ebesi John Mahama pɛn so wɔn paa na bi adwuma wɔn bi adwuma sɛ yɛ wɔ sɛ 2.1 million. Ano kuro yɛ ne tɛkyerɛma kuro yɛ. Na ano Kano Foriata finance minister what kind 2024 budget no wokogina mrashe bedwafie ose baomia se 2.1 million jobs Kano Foriata kogina mrashe bedwafie eyi ne to oka che se adwuma omo sieso ma create no eye 2.3 million tiewei.
Speaker, it has been 7 years of grace and positive impact. We are determined to do more to boost the capacity of the private sector, to expand productivity and create jobs. In the past 7 years, Mr. Speaker, we've invested over 32.7 billion to keep the lights on and support the growth of businesses. We have invested 25 billion to facilitate the repositioning of the financial sector and enhance its ability to assist business operations. To date, the Development Bank Ghana has facilitated 1 billion cedis in competitive financing for the private sector, and GESL continues to mitigate risk in the agriculture sector. Supporting 100,000 young graduates, secure workplace experience and employment by investing 2.4 billion in NATCO, invested 7 billion to build road and transport infrastructure and improve connectivity and productivity, invested 541 million in 169Y IDF 1D1F enterprises, scale up value addition, and provided 140,000 additional jobs. And we have created, Mr. Speaker, over 2.3 million jobs in the private sector and public sector, approximately 900,000 in the private sector and 1.4 million in the public sector.
And now I'm here na besa o share so wa hade di kai 2.4 million na ye kwahwe gu ye ese no say ye create a job avenue bi a ye friend no NAPCO shedding so and after so said you know see ayere no wa workers of create over 2.3 million jobs e wo my Ghana wo formal sector and informal sector ba o me abegina yanim e wo UPSA wa jaya what that say wa kan nyina bom and that's a formal sector kwa what the case was say o ma create 2.1 million jobs 2024 budget can oforiata beda in this say o ma create over 2.3 million jobs dear he any emfa Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi was a bia or Taikan was he a year it be me Osabre Amabo a yekan oforiata de issue menye me the from the peoso Employment and Labor Relations Minister Ignatius Bafwawia ebra na ye tutu da no ahwe se adwuma na na do se yemfama no obetima ye no ebra ye vet no wo bedai na di se abai wei a create 3 million jobs say no ka no.
The government of Nana Adonanko Akufo-Addo had created approximately 1 million jobs. And even though I don't have the exact figures for end of 2020, the last time we reported on was in September 2020, and then the figure was around 3 million jobs. 3 million jobs. Yes.
How was the 3 million jobs created and the distribution? You want to share the statistics with that sector by sector?
I will make the details available to the committee when I get back. But I think that I have, on a number of occasions, even come to this house and have given these figures out already. But if it is the pleasure of the committee to have the details, I'm more than willing to.
And Chairman, another clarification, the 3 million jobs, public sector or private sector or a combination of the two?
Combination of all.
The nominee said in September, the government has created 3 million jobs. On 13th August, the Vice President also said that the government has created 2 million jobs. 2 million jobs. 13th August. That was what the Vice President said, that the government has created 2 million jobs. And you're also saying that in September, you have created 3 million jobs. Is it that between August and September, you created additional 1 million jobs?
Well, I don't know, and I'm not aware of what you're talking about, but I have officially sent out the 3 billion jobs, and I will be prepared to defend the 3 million at any point in time.
Ghana for Muntini, yes, I do. You say, when you dance, dear Binamu, the Intia. I'm out for Cassadia, Nano, Baumia Becano. You ain't to be funny serious. Because within that, Afina, Crona, near Ignatius Bafu, we are a veteran. Now, Baumia Kuria could job a Biaka say, I buy a Yuma 2 million. And I Ignatius Bafu, we are Labor and Employment Relations Minister. And then a DHF vetting committee is a buy created 3 million jobs. And then Honorable Sansan, it was as between August and September, in Konya Bell Crown and we and as a magic bell crown and we much about creating another 1 million jobs, and you pay the Vice President Becca and so and they 2 million jobs. Ignatius Bafu, we are 1 penny 170 was a media minimum. Your kind of minimum say. Minim. So, the canon. Baby, I connect. Say, one fast and normal way, and so with 3 mamma among Kaya. No more yes or more than no mano, I'm a cancer for fra. Why shall be the tronetsi? I do my Ghana because say yemu. Etikai, Baumia, Nanuya, UPSA, was here buying a creative 2.1 million jobs. 2024 budget, Finance Minister, Ebedine, this say, Ghana buying a creative over 2.3 million jobs. Ebra Yaya Labor and Employment Relations Minister, Yaya Vetin, what Dine, this say, a buying a creative 3 million jobs. Affected Deputy Employment Minister, Bright Rakubrobe. I want to be dying and this say, I buy a creative 5.3 million jobs since 2017 to 2021. My goodness, for picture and to show a picture and your casa picture, screenshot of a story. And yeah, youth unemployment. Employment Ministry says 5.3 million jobs were created by Akufo-Addo in 4 years. Meaning that from 2017, ABC 2020 muhono. And I almost yes, creative is a new 5.3 million. What ye, Yaki can cry you bow me at the Ifrim. I am just Ignatius Bafu, we are and a finance minister, and Ediano. I am sure the bedroom. Now, yeah, quite an employment minister, Ignatius Bafu, we are Kroya. Epitas will see that's me and the deputy council, Obesi Sudia. Say you're creative. Abaya created 5.3 million jobs. And also pictures are fatwa. No more share. Government has created 5.3 million jobs. Employment and Labor Relations Minister. Where your joint business Homo report on the 16th of September 2022 around 12:42 p.m. And a Homo story way at to Homo website. I say, Yentie Kenoforia Tabero Moba Bemu. And the word term for you say, I buy payroll. That's why you're mad. You're way.
For you, with regards to jobs, of course, is the most important thing at this stage. We have gone through a period where most people look for jobs with government, etc. That payroll is full. I can tell you that because we are spending some 60% of our revenue on remunerating some 650,000 people, and that's not sustainable.
Where 2017 muhono 2017-2018. It is almost within that period, to create this amount of jobs. Was Sabrina no more dying and this now buying payroll so I am no way. 2017 one, no more say I buy payroll so I am and then more catchers say, look, Ignatius Bafwe we are by Parliament because Oma created 3 million jobs. The deputy Eka said within the 4-year period, no, Oma created 5.3 million jobs. Emma on one casa, Embassy Assembly should confirm yeah. So Oma created 5.3 million jobs. Around that period from 2017, 2018, when you 2019, 2020, it's almost covered by it is a covered by covered by must say ebese by bibia ebese mo money swadi hunu ebese mo plans anamu wanyina. It within 2017, 2018. Now buying payroll so ayema. And then from 2019, 2020, COVID aba, it has say buying plans. It is human na mu create wo kwan be so. Yentie ya osafo mafo. I want also sabre no a senior minister. What confirm sasebi? I can for that be beto yanim. Sa buying payroll so ayema. Ye try yania on the ba ekwo public sector. We dey tie no.
Today, under our program, with the IMF, the public sector is full in terms of employment. We can't employ anybody in the public sector. It is full. And indeed, it is full. Perhaps we have to even lay some off.
One more time.
Today, under our program, with the IMF, the public sector is full in terms of employment. We can't employ anybody in the public sector. It is full. And indeed, it is full. Perhaps we have to even lay some off.
You try any not in the barbershop. Senior minister back then. Now, Yenya must be. So, what's your vice president? I will pay to me every Ghana for Nsema. What can I tell you? UPS, was say, Oma create 2.1 million jobs. 2.1 million jobs. And vice president no share from 2017 to 2022. Now, what's here? A year Ignatius Bafwe we are on the deputy. A year Bright Rakubro Beya. Uti Omonsa. Obviously, within almost first 4 years, we created 5.3 million jobs. It is to say, why the end fact? Vice president, I catch you say, within this period, 7 years, Oma created 2.1 million jobs. Ignatius Bafwe we are and in the deputy. I said, within almost first 4 years, Oma created 5.3 million jobs. Why na kind of cry? Why na di atro? Besamu yeka we nyina no ma ye Kufuado ne clip no ready. Your kafa the way a man for chance here edwane afro mo track record ho. Any said ye Ghana for any omu ni here so mo koso yes ade na. The okasa asem na no adwapa because and he asem. And na ba omi edwane afri Kufuado track record ho. And na ba omi eyi ne ho afri abayi no bone a wodi adi o my Ghana. And then baby a yegyina adwuma yo ho. Ma me mfa nko baumia ebra no tweet ebra no mo opposition. The tweet bi a wo tweet here. Efa enwuma ho. Me say tweet no I already we can of that. Huna minka bio. You can for that free so. Na ma me baumia tweet no. They na no kasa fa jobs on. Or say the team you can trust for economic transformation. The team to create jobs, prosperity, and equal opportunity for all. What can say? The man you can trust. Was it the team you can trust? The team means and for you so down. I want no and His Excellency Nanado Danko Kufuado. One in the boss and for you down. A brand word tweeted the Sabre Elon Musk and better Twitter. It's near front of Twitter. A brand word tweeted. And now say what pesa man 14 asem no. I see ye ninti. What they want no and in the boss. Nanado Danko Kufuado. And for you na true. We a Nima residence or no mucha time for you way. And I say the team you can trust for economic transformation. The team to create jobs, prosperity, and equal opportunity for all. na wo dwane afiri team yi mu aka sɛ woyɛ ankonam na vice presidential role no ɛno no wo hɔ sɛ wo de wutufo na ɛno no woni tumi bia wutumi de dane noɔma wo yire kura bɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnam wo dwumadi a wodie as head of economic management team ɛno nti na saa berɛ na yɛ economy no wɔde nsusuye mu no egyina pɛn papa na nso yɛn nyinaa yɛnim adwuma aban dadaa no yɛɛyɛ a na modi so mfasoɔ to the sense sɛ ɛberɛ COVID-19 baeɛ no foto ahodoɔ a na ɛdeda hɔ no adwo mahama mu gyaeɛ no ɛno na mode mo ho too so na di boa mo na sika a mo nso mo nsa kaeɛ wɔ COVID berɛ anim no so mudi no sɛ no hye no ɛde abɛduru baabi a yɛwɔ yi ɛtoɔ so a mogye firi Ghanafoɔ mudi no sɛ no hye no na ɛde abɛduru baabi a yɛwɔ yi so Bawumia cannot in any way wo tweet yi a mede akyerɛ wo yi ɛnyɛ Kwame Minka tweet ɛnyɛ Emmanuel Owusu tweet ɛnyɛ Desmond Sowa tweet ɛnyɛ Reverend Sheldon tweet ɛyɛ Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia ni tweet ɔno ananu mu kasa wɔse team a wobɛtumi ɛde ɔwerɛ wobɛtumi anya gyidie ahyɛ ɔmo mu ama ɔma dane yɛsi kasɛm amena gyina yie team a ɛbɛtumi aboa ama nnwuma aba amena bu so te sɛ deɛ John Boadu kaeɛ to the sense sɛ amanfoɔ firi amanɔne ɛbɛba abɛfom adwuma ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana ha no ɛyɛ yɛyɛ team yi Akufo-Addo ɛne Bawumia team ɛti sɛ ɛna adeɛ no afekyere ne se agye agu ɛnyɛ amam ɛbɔ no a mohyɛe no moantumi ani so a what moral right do you have to exonerate yourself from it? And then will you want from? And then what you want free home? I don't think that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And Mamma sa one anyway, Sabre na Bawumia, why do you say a Alanche Matia Sam Waka? But little did you know, sir, what's so bad to us? I'm in you. And I all said, yeah, Allah money can the Japan Munina no more cano. Send and the Bawumia who say no clear. Say Mutina say Yasha high. Say on my Ghana sika some Emma Mabru nani dashu and Nakobo war and when you mamma can never was some yano, Nina caught and then Napco for what that should do a moka. Or what that should get a drama also, someone for Musika Momo, 700 Ghana cities, and I would your mobile sumi biara. According to Keno Foriata, most spending 2.4 million. I was on Napco, and you may have most yes, Modema Mabri. It must say that time, on my Ghana sika 2.4 million. I was sign. I was on Napco Shemu, I am for Shiama. And Modasu did Napco for. So His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say, Obien you are one abemwa, and ne, what pay to me. Bet me, I can't wear free. So I will say, yeah, when you know my carboma, what do you my Ghana Akwe?
I don't see what we gain by attacking the record of our own government. When you do that, then you become then party candidate. What are you going to tell the people of Ghana? Oh, it was Akufo-Addo who misled you and mismanaged affairs. I will be different. Even though I am MPP, I'm still under the Oslo sign. I'm different. The people of Ghana will be that gullible.
Media me yasunko. Against the Ghana for Roman if you form Cosro. Media men count. Media meno, ne futu okwana mitu, omo pa no mofa. To be next, as head of economic management team, no, and yet to me, ye jina so de dane no ma. But 2018, brand year boa basoni de, no en yaje. 2019, brand year boa basono, no en yaje. In fact, by elections, a course so, Ayaso West will gone. Say Ayaso for Bekaya. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Ebegina simpia so ka say, "Nyanse won wiase mu nyina Bawumia trim." Santa Maria for some Bekaya, ye ko 2016. Nana Akufo-Addo twamfonyi say, "Nienti asidi na hata no, enu nti no de Bawumia ba." Santa Maria for mu bedi madanse ye. Sadanona, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, atade fita. Eno bejira monim. E ka cha mo se, ena ukodwom na akoto dokuna, ne bo den. Je se de normal boy se aye den. Ena se wo de toto Sabre no ho a kwosro moho be empredu. Chamfonyi kire say ba wumia ba wono na eba abesesa no ma wo de tie tie.
Wenu maba ebe say yesikasa. Sine na ya hata awodi ndi enim. Anu ti na woni ejija no yenya ho faso. Wonu sika ko se tuma bi mu so a unya ho faso. Because sika no emunye du. Na no ni ejuma kese ya ba be ye. The Bible says so near the Syria emu du na wani ejija no unya ho faso. Wonu be se du no fa unya ho faso.
Na sa that way. Okanya akoka say enu nti no de ba omiye ba. Sada way was Santa Maria. Sada na oka ye nyina say sidi na hata wodi ye adwuma hwi mfirimu ma. Ena sidi na emuodu. Ena sidi no wodi ye adwuma bibi firimu ba. So ba omia e twi ne ho afiri. Sa oseye ya oboa ma ne ba ye. Ena na ya dan na di. Wona asem okafa adwuma was ye say obodi amaga na fo no. Ya dan na di. So man no enye baako. Labor minister say the deputy namha, finance minister namha, vice president namha. How do you trust a government with people like this? Heden na wunya jidie wo mumu. We Ghana babunu na wutie me na what a dame ho to dame. And a radio si wunchen and a wutia. Adansidie no na me de akere no. Enkai ebra omoba ba mu 2017 no mo say aban adwuma no why ye ma no. Yedani yani eti omuwie ya wana osafo mafo tam ne ba e no ne ko se public sector na no say why ma no and sa suban no madan na di wono ma hodo asi wo mamu ha including na no insutade a wo akoso mo ya ye bie ye e betwi fa nkofo so se amanfo no ma ama ene adehye wo framantem omudabre mu nsem emu aye rem. Kenya MPs bit say okuje to ablakwamo ene woyo memono ene ablajifa gomachimu ene omo ye say look aban person ode moa bia beba eti ye nyina yetumi ya Ghana for dia man yisue na ye nko sresre akanya sa MPs no netu anamon bia ene adehia wo framantem komuni ba bi omo befa na was dwumadi ahodo a no mo de ye e de aboa amafo ewo framante mo ho kan no and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ade ato aban anim bio se ebra so so obegye atum se nam no so no se ye yi baaye na wa abra wagye atum no so wonte ba so nkuo bia wo beye hwehwemu ama no kura na dan ne wadi am ye gina so asa so twie bi wo ho a yeti watwe obi aso na beye nsani ada ho na dachi bi sadie we ansansi bio. And that is what a responsive, a responsible government does. Dear President Mahama.
According to NADMO, a staggering 12,633 people were displaced in North Tongo alone. I support the call for an inquiry to investigate what the cause of this man-made disaster was. Because we all are aware that VRA has the capacity to measure the inflows into the lake and is also able to annually project the releases that come from the Bagri Dam in Burkina Faso. And so it should have been possible to know that with the excessive rainfall that took part in the northern part of this country, including the volumes that were expected to come from the Bagri Dam, releases or spillage from the lake should have started much earlier than they did. An inquiry will allow us to learn lessons from this disaster in order that it does not occur again. That's why I urge the Speaker of Parliament, after he ruled that there should be a public inquiry, I urge him to go ahead and set up the committee, so that a bipartisan committee, so that they can hold a public inquiry. This inquiry must be televised so that the whole of Ghana can see it transparently, in order that we know exactly what happened, so that it will not be repeated again.
And you see, what Kabiba Mikabia Memuno, the BBC were memu. Now, Pepe open or Pefe your council. opese ni da ho no be ehunu mu a sei ne ekono zadia President Mahama e ka no te basunkuo na yenyini wo TV so no munye omudwuma wo TV so yemfrefre VR mpanimfo no omu ana ye o masede se na nka so mu siesie amanfo adwene wa bra ye bebie down no ye ahwe han e ma saade we siye na yetima gina omu nsem ne so yetintima gu krata so na ba ye bibi eda ho na dachi bi ya hwe so e de si no ma bi sa ho kwan benam sa ba we wanya na adwen se bibi se obesi ho kwan nti emfa ne ho. And you realize that President Mahama Kasem no not in the near chair Speaker of Parliament because what say wo be try by way amna fasa initiative no say wo be te ba so nku was obema onsesi form and then akoma so obeya akobeye samba kaya me kan me di kan e bra ye show na say World Cup 2014 that ye ni see here no Mahama happen so wo mo te ba so nkuo Jamaica Commission emo mo tena nsem mu hwehwe nsem ni mu epe mu nokre kruchegu krata so said be ya ban bi obeba bia no wo bedi sa nsem no so look anka Jamaica Commission of Inquiry no wo mo nsem no ke di su a anka menyini said the two Black Stars na no yi ka beto wo mu bio. And that is the essence of Commission of Inquiry. The Short Commission ye aban ebo ne nsem no tugu ye no eda so wo krata so aban foforo bi aba wo beti be gina sa nsem we so ahwa ma perepere yo adan ne hodi so opa banya wadwi nipa ho a the President Mahama kae no eno ne abanya wadwi nipa ho abanya wadwi nipa ho no said the President Mahama no osi kasa no ta no kasa wa bra bibi sei esi wo mamu. But I didn't see, you know, what was the response from government? Now, by the attitude there saying, some baba, when you come on time to mommy, Bamaba, or buying so or buying sapine. Baby, a man for your mutribato, and you're not saying here. Meanwhile, your ministry for works and housing, your sanitation ministry, but your whole press conference, and I shut the piano, now your susu carry, now your hurukwaya, you bet me a boa. A free Sabra Fatima to Abubakar, me am a classmate, our deputy information minister. A free Sabra na, well, yes, our press conference. A bessin ne. How many months in year? And she should know my yamana could do saying, and you know, Mahunu, and what by no mediama at this year, what for a mantem. My father, I catch it. And then our boss, I catch it. Brother, catch it. Ada omo te framantam no omo nya Ghana fo ni bi omo nya Ghana fo ka de we esi wo ba bi fofora ka ba hu entem so aho hare bia ye ba fa so de ate ba so nkuo si ye hwehwem ni ya pap asem no puma si bre etua yonko wo de etuaduam ho etua yonko ho etuaduam moja na ne nam Ghana fo mu na no abi ena ne nam amanfo mote pramantam no bio. And 2025 now ye pesi ewura no eya afia eda yanim no. After this year we are moving into 2025. It is an opportunity not just for Ghana but for Africa. See e besa sorry ne yaji ye dibre e wo wiase mu ha. Enya kokwasa aban minim hwe aban enya me aban wasn't me aban enya wasn't me aban ene ehia wa bra ye ko 2025 and about me adani shaggy wasn't me adwuma won some to say wasn't me sikasam no say na city wasn't me enya sa aban no ne ehia wa bra ye ko 2025 aban asem sia what check to the horse say, yes, my pension is see me too one among Mahama Dinadi, Wabra Obeto Doomso. Doomso na a long standing issue and that one my Ghana. A baby about not in Sagro home. No call. Mahama by no jeton hoso. Seste bono on the 20 now so and watch you a park so. Watch you here, answer about do 18 mono. A bit take break a crack. na wabra watwetwe no na ono ankasa ni players ni bi prepra ni players na kwa yen Ghana for na adwuma sɛ yɛ ba fi sɛ yenye anyinam kane a yɛtimi de yɛ adwuma wo nyina mu no gusu ano ne yɛ kasa ɛkyɛ na ni so ade hunu gusu a wɔhyɛ bɔ sɛ wɔno obetu aseɛ ampampa wotu aseɛ abaya nyame aban ba ya wɔno no be ade betu no ho asafo hene sɛ wɔno ne tu dum so ase me se enye kontompo otrofo aban ɛne ehia wɔ abra yɛkɔ 2025 abaya wonni ne korɛ abaya wonka ne korɛ abaya wonyi ne mfomsuo ntum enye sa aban no na Ghana fo hia wɔ abra yɛkɔ 2025 yehia abaya even in an election year obeteki bold decision not because say wo petumi bi but because of Ghana ye eno na Mahama dan na di no fa woni aba amanfo nya mbeto ama me Ghana nti ma take decision we saban no ne yehia baba omi abedan na di say what the bold vision aba bold vision na ne de ya me ba metwa national service ho eno ni bold decision. Bold decision is say me and me di e-levy buy me ba me twam what be creative problem was me ba me solve a problem. How is that a bold decision? That's what tell me. How is it a bold decision? Me and me di ehunsie kumu otu buy me ba me ye free ho. How is that a bold decision? When you're head of economic management team, sabra ye ka say what da so to me say Ubetima yen sakraye ama ye sik asem na gina ne na so lectures bebrebe a wo ma ye in 2016 wo say 2 minutes say ubetima ye ama sa no mani nyina abam and sami gemfi ka asem bi memenda no e wo TV3 me chake na no kre say president Akufo-Addo enkofo mu gu na so ye ho e presidency ho no omu kura ne nsem 2 minutes bio so we run 2 minutes bi e de show omunsem eti aban krache no wo mansi ni ho no decision bi obetake no take it say de Akufo-Addo atake no eti say mampani abadi akire sa 2 minutes bi chanensem a obeti watake eti this and you see a lot of people have been asking eti say katumi bia enche ba omiansem a eye dan na PDS deal no we changing free your friends say bank we changing bank guarantee acquire an insurance guarantee a year day sakatumi bia ni nsam so betima take decision e dia dani bibia e for my Ghana sika sem ho e dia dani bibia e for my Ghana ho a year day e no no ankasa de the to me SSA free bank guarantee e de call insurance guarantee na no na lawyer chum very mati I know kasa asem no yeah then so this is the kind of leader who is presenting himself to us say man adwuma because afed here o ma realize say yan Ghana for na 2 minutes share ensem yan Ghana for na wo mudi omochi yeto edi yeto ese yeto no and na de o ma hunu say yan na 2 minutes share ensem na o ma begina yanim eno mu ditro eno mu di yadwen edi agro ye besa jeja ye ho ama saade we ya sa sibio ye besa jeja ye ho ama de omu di ye 2016 no o ma saade di ye bio titru mabuna muni adwuma o mabuna muni adwuma na so da ne da nyina ye de to etoto no ma so wa bra wuni any disposable income biano kakra na wo benya no so ye de to abeto so yire obare age to no obi se no mommo na wo koyi sika na wa bra wonya adwuma no obi aye wadoya wo kwa koyi se sika no na babunu na aban ne ma na adwuma no wo se age ne to babunu ye na adwen se oh betty mame nkoto chacha yi bi na me fa hwe be how far aban yi yire age sa to no aban na wo de sa de ne bae no asa begina wani mu na say me ba me ye free ho doesn't make sense naka ye kwa ahoma no so naka ni labor unions no akasa omo so ye ni omo de aban de abeto anim say wo de to e beto your friends nyinam kane sika tua so what is asem no ba abonten be ka say yebetu ye hofo na aba ka se wo suspend this ade na wo say oh na ka me be ye chenso manya anye edien e na wo sa suspension no ho a ama makoma atomo yam na me pese mi wo bada Abraham Kumsin wa homa no so ye kwa homa no so na ye ne Abraham Kumsin ono at the Federation of Labor ano ye ne nkasa eja Abraham ye mo achi mo akwa aba
Who's coming?
That's a password to pin your son here, Becassa. Sa suspension, Camedia Cabrofi minim say, Obigas was suspended Bibia. Not just say, Bibi, that we do, Obetima Sanso the Abba. At the end, a labor at your free Sassemi one, and the labor say, Yetchen and Como Babeno, Omunyan Yebu.
The problem is that I've been saying it. Organized people are not organized as at now. Now, here was Law Bureau of National Relations Act of 1965. Now, Tamrano, Nkrumah, Tamno, Oye. Now, the two be my TUC. The TUC in the mouthpiece of Ghanaian workers. So all along, you see, I mean, what I represent Ghanaian workers from time I was passed of them law in 1965.
Yes.
Okay. Who said, I'm running a conflict with the freedom of association and even the ILO Convention 87 and then 98 conflict. They require a constitution. And here they are only 1992.
Yeah.
Constitution. You know, that representation, and yet proper because he is going to be on behalf of workers without proper consultation. You see, the fair I'm running 2003.
Hello, Mr. Abraham. Hello, Mr. Kumsin. Yeah, what's the Emrani Muya and Sakremu 2003? And of course, he said, may I sure say, would you not say we start to Nientia and net to be on the Samebois?
Exactly.
Paso ye
Emrano.
Hello. Mr. Cruz is obeying a year, Mamma, said by a woman who bed down here. Okay, all right. My interest is a bit. I was on a free hour at the other line and so on. To me, Abraham Kumsin at the Federation of Labor, and I was saying, Mamma Tonton Sansan, and to our Wabra ye day, if we can see Abraham Kumsin, a calling chain, now you're in a dincomoto. What's your yebusa? You say you suspended a year VAT on electricity. At the end, I was asked suspend you one. Omanya Gidia wa Bemwa, and ne yet no more your margin so mobile bayano. Omodiato, Yabesia.
A man, ya, Maya. Ayo, and yo, ya, woman. A pasu biaba, a Dwabo Ase. Na assembly will be a mocker. Never money yet. Consum. And some mine. But trouble dog, young fellow mine. For Sampa.
Spanish garlic mixture. Now what na what here drawing ka ba be di ho adanse ana. Edro de sa agiga na ha baby a wo. Media krama no me wi a me kope foforo atoni.
Me won the capsules wa. Me driver ni de me tina se de mu ni na ye adwuma. Me du fia me tin ka se me mu